Speaker here today is a sub, but he's no sub. New Orleans Saints and Pelicans owner Gail Benson was to speak. She got called to a meeting in New York with Commissioner Roger Goodell with other NFL owners at the last minute. She sends her regrets, but she promises to come back at a meeting of the Quarterback Club this year. So we want to publicly acknowledge her again for our generous donation and giving to the Daniels family to get our friend back here locally. We are so appreciative of that, and I was happy to play a small role in that particular endeavor. He's a native of Philadelphia, Mississippi, serves as Vice President of Player Development for the New Orleans Saints. He was an outstanding player for 16 years in the NFL, including with the Saints, 2 different stints from 91 to 93 and 2000 through 2006. All-Pro, Pro Bowl honors. In 2002, he was the best special teams player in the NFL, a leading special teams tackler in Saints history. Played on 3 division title teams for the Saints, was part of 4 playoff teams as well. Rushed for 1,273 yards, 8 scores, and caught 35 passes for 211 yards and returned 119 kicks for good measure. He was inducted into the Saints Hall of Fame in 2022, and ask him if he's faster than Michael Lewis or Tyrone Hughes, he'll tell you yes. Please give a warm welcome to Fast Freddie McAfee. Fred?
Mike was really fast. He was probably faster than me, possibly, maybe. Before I get started, I want to say something about Ed Daniels. When I was a rookie, I first got to New Orleans. I didn't know anything about New Orleans. I didn't know anything about the culture of New Orleans. I didn't know anything about the media. Like you said, I'm from Philadelphia, Mississippi. And Philadelphia, Mississippi, not Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia, Mississippi. And Ed was one of the first people to interview me. It was a great interview. I had a high top fade at the time, had a box up there, you know. And he made me feel at home. Made me feel like New Orleans was home. I've been here for 33 years, for the most part, besides the 5 years I spent with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but Ed was a force, definitely, in my life. He always had a kind word. He's called me old man because he's been knowing me since 1991. I just got to New Orleans. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna tired, I'm gonna be the leading rusher, I'm gonna do all this stuff, you know. But he definitely made me feel at home and made New Orleans feel like home as well. Ed. All right, I'm not Miss Benson, okay? I'm not Miss Benson. My pockets are the same though. So. My pockets are the same. I've got about 3-4 billion, you know, 5, 6, 7. Just jokes. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. This year training camp was in Irvine, California, and it was a success. But after being there for a month, we definitely missed our fans. We came back and had 2 great practices, one in Tulane and one at the Superdome. They were amazing. The fans came out, everyone had a great time, and our players loved it, our staff, everybody loved it, but we were so glad to be back home. We're looking to build on that hot streak we had last year. We ended with winning 4 out of our last 5 games, and our first game this season is against the Carolina Panthers on September 8th at noon. So definitely be there. And this is our 3rd year under head coach Dennis Allen. He's continuing to raise the standard and take our team to the next steps to get us back to the playoffs and hopefully the Super Bowl. You know, wouldn't y'all love having a Super Bowl here in New Orleans with the Saints? That would be amazing. I would love that. We were 7-10 his first year. We were 9-8 last year. But we're going to be better this year, you know, and we're going to do whatever it takes to try to get to that next level. And DA is doing a great job. We have a revamped offense led by new offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak from the San Francisco 49ers. He has implemented a new scheme that features more motion and play-action passing to help get the ball to our playmakers like Chris Olave, Alvin Kamara, Taysom Hill, and Rashid Shaheed. Our first-round pick, offensive lineman Talise Fuaga. He's had a great preseason and already looks like a veteran left tackle, so watch out for him. Defensively, the additions of veteran free agents Chase Young and Willie Gay Jr. look great so far. That should keep our defense among the best in the NFL. Now, I know some of you have probably been Googling or going to Pro Football Talk or some of those like websites, keeping up with our cuts, but they're never easy, and I know that we're doing our due diligence to make sure we put the best team that we can together. It's never easy. I like, especially the rookies. The rookies are kind of like under my charge, and you know, I like them all like my little nephews and my little brothers, so I wish them the best. You know, I wish them all the best. You know, Brody, keep going, big dog. You never know what happened. You know, I was in the marching band in the 11th grade, went out for football my last year, and boom, get drafted by the NFL. Insane. Insane. But in preparation for Super Bowl 59 and the upcoming 2024 season, the Superdome renovations are now complete. Our locker room has been doubled in size. We have revamped the plaza levels, and we've added 40-yard bars on both sides of the field for the fans to enjoy. That's a lot of drinking. But this renovation impacts all fans, not just premium ticket holders. Also, upcoming, the Saints legend, Jari Evans, will be inducted to the Saints Ring of Honor during a halftime ceremony versus the Cleveland Browns on November the 17th. And be sure not to miss, Drew Brees will be inducted to the Saints Hall of Fame, Ken, October the 17th. Sean Payton's return, Denver Broncos, so don't miss that as well. We continue to do great things in the community, particularly with the NFL flag and girls flag football. This is an NFL priority, especially with the Olympics coming in 2028, and there will be flag football in 2028 Olympics. The Saints girl flag football pilot season took place this past spring with local teams from Jefferson and Orleans parishes. Private, Catholic, public, and charter schools were included. They had the backing from the NFL and supported by major partners like Nike, RCX, and Gen Youth. They provided the teams with uniforms and equipment at no cost. We're hoping to expand into more parishes and have the Louisiana High School Activities Association sanction girls flag football this January. Thank you. All right.